Good morning, children.
Good morning, sir.
In yesterday's class, we learned problems about relation between the zeros of the polynomial and the quotients of variables of the polynomials. Okay, na? Already we derived the relation, how the relation. Now we are going to solve some more problems on finding the zeros of quadratic polynomials and the cubic polynomials, and also verifying the relation among the zeros of the polynomials and coefficients of the variable in polynomials. Now in exercise 3.3, find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. Here one question is given. First, x square minus 2x minus 8. X square minus 2x minus 8. For this we have to find the zeros. Yesterday I explained to you in how many ways we can find the zeros. One is finding the method of value of the polynomial, and another one is factorization method. I said how to split the middle one. That means 3 terms are there, na? So this one change it into 4 terms. Middle one will be split into 2 parts. Middle term only, not the first and last. Split into 2 parts to get a common factor in both. Okay, na? Now x square minus 8 multiply it. How much we are getting? First and last. Minus 8x square. Yes, na? Minus 8x square. Now split into 2 parts to get minus 2x. How you get a minus? So multiplication of 2 numbers. How should we take? One is plus, one is minus. Why? In the product, final result, we need to get minus. We need to get a minus. That's why minus into plus. One number is negative number, another number is positive. Now one is minus x into, again also x only here. Now 8 factors are what? Factors of 8.
2, 4.
2. That means 2 into 4. 2 4s, how many possibilities are there to write the product of 2 numbers as 8? Okay, now product of 2 numbers as 8. 4 2s are, 2 4s are, next 1 8s are, 8 1s are. That much only, na? Not more than that. So here, minus 2 we need. Minus 2 we need. So 4 2s is okay. Difference is 2 only. But what number you should take minus? Either 4 or 2. Which number you should take? Minus 4. Why? Because in the sum should be in negative number. Yes, na? So negative value you should take greater number. So 4 and 2. Now write x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. Minus 8. Now this 4 terms is divided into 2 parts. Okay, na? First 2 terms are first part and last 2 terms are second part. Now in the first part, what is the common? Only x. X square means x is multiplied itself 2 times. X into x minus 4x. That means 4 into x. Here x exists, here also x exists. So one x is taken out. X is taken out. What remains here? X minus 4. In this what is common one? No x term is common. In the first we have x, but in next there is no terms in x. It is a constant number. So we should take only constant number as the common. What constant number we are getting common here? 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Yes, na? So from 8 we have taken 2. 2 into 4, that is 2 is taken out. What remains? 4 remains. Here x remains. So x minus 4. In both again we are getting a common part. What's that?
X minus 4.
X minus 4. What remains in the first part? X. In the second part?
2.
Plus 2. So zeros of x square minus 2x minus 8 is what, ma'am? X minus 4 x plus 2 is equals to 0. This one only we are writing as this one. Yes, na? Now that is equals to 0, which means x minus 4 is equals to 0 or x plus 2 is equals to 0. How? Once you take x minus 4, this will be transposed. 0 by any number is 0. In next case, x plus 2 is taken, this one is sending, transposing. Then also 0 by any number, 0. Now you should take x is equals to, this minus 4 is transposing. How much? Plus 4. Here, minus 2. X is minus 2. So zeros of this polynomial are now 4 and minus 2. 4 and minus 2. Now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. What is the sum of zeros? Here 4 plus minus 2. Next zero is minus 2. 4 plus of minus 2. Plus into minus is minus. So 4 minus 2, how much? 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. This 2 can be written as minus of minus. Again it is plus. Why? In the given polynomial, here 2 is minus 2 exists, not plus 2. Yes, na? So 2 can be written as minus of minus 2 by 1. It can be expressed as like this. Now minus 2 is what? From the polynomial. Minus 2. Which coefficient that is? Coefficient of x. Coefficient of x by 1 is coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. In the same manner, product of zeros. Now next, product of zeros. What is product of zeros? 4 into minus 2. 4 into minus 2. That is minus 8. In the column, minus 8 only exists. As usual. Yes, now. So it can be written as no number in the denominator by 1. Yes, now. Now it is constant term by coefficient of x square. Now this is the relation between the coefficients of the polynomial and zeros. In the same manner, already we discussed yesterday. Yes, now. Now today also we have some more problems in this. Next is 4u square. Next question. 8u. Okay, 4 no. In this, what are the zeros? As per this, 4u is common in both. In both, 4u is common. Yes, now. Now it becomes u plus 2. Now zeros, if you want to write zeros of 4u square plus 8u. 4u square plus 8u. That is 4u into u plus 2, that is equals to 0. 4u into u plus 2, not 4, it is u. Okay, now it is once you are getting 4u is equals to 0 or u plus 2 is equals to 0. Now here u becomes 0 by 4. 0 by 4 is 0. Here minus 2. Now write the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros, that is 0 plus of minus 2. 0 plus of minus 2 is how much? Minus 2. Minus 2. Minus 2. But in this what is given, ma? 4u square plus 8u. Yes, na? It can be written as minus of 8 by 4. Minus of 8 by 4. How much? Minus 2 only. Minus 8 by 4 is nothing but minus 2. This is what my coefficient of x. X is nothing but here u in terms of u given. Here polynomial is given in terms of u. So we have to write coefficient of u minus of coefficient of u by coefficient of u square. U and the u square. In the next product of zeros. Product of zeros means 0 into minus 2. 0 into minus 2. What it becomes? 0 into minus 2. 0 into any number, the value is 0. So 0 is equals to 0 into minus 2. That is 0. 0 means there is no constant. No constant means here plus 0 rating means nothing will happen. If you add or subtract 0, that value doesn't change. Yes or no? If you multiply, total will becomes 0. Yes or no? Total becomes 0. But either adding or subtracting, there is nothing change. So you write constant term. Constant term by coefficient of x square na? That means here u square. The u square is what? 0 by any number you may write here. U square coefficient is 4 na? Now 0 by 4 is how much? 0 only. 0 into any number 0. 0 divided by any number also 0. If 0 divides any number, not at a defined. Okay na? If you are doing division with 0, that is not at a defined. Yes na? But 0 by any number is 0 only. Now coefficient of u square. Coefficient of u square. Okay na? In the same way, here we have 3 more problems. Here we have 3 more problems. Yes na? I already explained 2 problems from the first bit. Yes na? 3 more problems you have to solve yourself. Third one. To make confusion, you are given 7x in the last part, last term given. So just make a rearrangement. 6x square minus 7x minus 3. Last term we will be right in the middle. Middle term will be right as third one or last term. Okay na? Next. Second question. Find the quadratic polynomial in each case. Find the quadratic polynomial in each case with the given numbers as sum and product of the zeros respectively. That means in this question, sum of zeros given and product of zeros given. First one, if the sum and product, so sum of zeros. Sum of zeros is equals to how much? 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is not 0, it is sum of the zeros. It is sum of zeros. Don't confuse. Okay na? Next is product of zeros. Product of zeros. That is how much? Minus 1. Minus 1. What is the formula? I already explained to you yesterday. Quadratic formula, if zeros are given, k into x square minus sum of the zeros of x plus product of zeros. Yes, na? Quadratic polynomial. Write the formula here. Quadratic polynomial. If zeros are given, that is k into x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. Now it is k into, yesterday I said what number you should take for k. In the denominator part, while simplifying in denominator, if any number getting, that number you should take. Okay now. Now x square minus sum of zeros is how much? 1 by 4. 1 by 4x plus minus 1. Now here denominator part is how much getting? 4. Now take the 4 as the LCM. Okay now. And k also 4. 4 into, here 4 is the LCM. 4 is LCM. Now 4 into x square, that is 4x square minus x. 1 into x is x only. 4 divides 4 is 1. Next, here no number means 1. 1 divides 4, that gives 4. 4 into minus 1, that is minus 4. Now this 4 and 4 get cancelled. Multiplication come now. So it cancelled. Now what remains? 4x square minus x minus 4. So required quadratic polynomial is 4x square minus x minus 4. In the same way, for each and every one, first one is taken as the sum of zeros and next number will be taken as product of zeros and apply this formula and solve it. Okay now? Is it clear or not? Next one. Find the quadratic polynomials for the zeros alpha and beta given in each case. Alpha and beta is given in each case. Here separately given. Separately given. Third one. Find the quadratic polynomial for the zeros alpha beta given in each case. That means alpha is given. First one. Alpha is 2 and beta is 1. Minus 1. Beta is minus 1. In previous problem, sum of zeros and product of zeros given. Now here individually zeros only given. So from this we have to find first sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros. Alpha plus beta, that is 2 plus of minus 1. 2 plus of minus 1 is 2 minus 1 only, that is 2 minus 1, that is 1. Next, product of zeros. Product of zeros. Alpha, beta. Okay now? That is 2 into minus 1. That is how much? Minus 2. Now quadratic polynomial, write the formula. Quadratic polynomial with alpha beta as zeros. Is k into x square in terms of alpha beta. Sum of zeros means alpha plus beta minus alpha plus beta of x plus alpha beta. What we wrote in the previous, that is also same. Alpha plus beta is nothing but sum of zeros. Alpha beta nothing but product of zeros. That much only. There is no change. If you want to write in words, then write in words. Nothing will happen. Now k into x square as it is. Sum of zeros is how much? 1 minus 1 into x plus alpha beta is minus 2. Here we didn't get any denominator part. So k is equals to 1. If k is equals to 1, substitute. In previous case, denominator is 4 and that's why k value is we substituted as 4. Now here no denominator other than 1. So that's why k is equals to 1. Which implies 1 into x square minus x plus into minus minus, that is 2. So which implies x square minus x minus 2. Then write the conclusion. Quadratic polynomial with zeros alpha is 2 or zeros 2 and minus 1 is how much you got? X square minus x minus 2. Okay, na? In the next, only last one, cubic polynomial is given. Verify that 1 minus 1 and plus 3 are the zeros of cubic polynomial x cubed minus 3x square minus x plus 3. For these zeros are what? 1 minus 1, 3. 1 minus 1 and 3. Okay, now we have to check relation between these are zeros or not. You ask, what you ask? These are zeros or not. If that are zeros, check the relation. Here we no need to find the zeros. We didn't ask to find the zeros. These are the zeros or not. How to check? By substituting the values in place of x, one after one. Okay, now? Now let p of x is equals to, okay, now? Let p of x is equals to given polynomial x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. According to factor theorem or remainder theorem, you have to find if remainder is 0 getting, that is factor or 0. The value of the polynomial when it becomes 0, that value is known as 0 of the polynomial or factor of the polynomial or root of the polynomial. You can use any word. Now let p of 1 first. P of 1. X cube means 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square minus 1 plus 3. 1 cube is 1 only. 1 square is also 1. That's why 3 into 1 is 3 minus 3. Already we have minus. So minus 1 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3, that is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
Otherwise, 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So finally its value is 0. Finally it is 0. Next, p of minus 1. Next one is p of minus 1. Now we have to check minus 1 whole cube minus 3 into minus 1 whole square minus 1 whole square minus, in place of x again minus 1 plus 3. Minus 1 whole cube is minus 1 only.
Yes.
Minus 1 whole cube is minus 1. 3 into minus 1 whole square is 1. Minus 3. Plus minus into minus plus. Plus 1. Again plus 3. Minus 1 minus 3. Minus 4. Minus 4 plus 1. Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So finally this value is 0. Next, p of another number is what now? 3. Now 3 substitute. 3 cubed minus 3 into 3 square. Yes, ma'am? Minus 3 in place of x 3 only now. Plus 3. 3 cube is 27 minus 3 into 9. Yes, ma'am? Then minus 3 plus 3 becomes 0. Minus 3 plus 3 becomes 0. Now 27, 3 9s are again 27. 27 minus 27 is 0. Therefore 1 minus 1, 3 are zeros of x cube minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Okay, now according to standard form of the cubic polynomial, here a is what, man? Now x cubed minus 3x square minus x plus 3. Okay. It can be compared to, otherwise now we are writing only coefficients only, in words only we are writing, no need to compare. If you want, compare and directly write minus b by a, c by a, d by a. The formulas are there now. In cubic polynomial, sum of zeros is minus b by a. That means minus b is nothing but here minus of coefficient of x square, not x. It is a cubic polynomial. In quadratic polynomial, that is x coefficient, but in cubic polynomial it becomes x square coefficient. Okay now, by coefficient of x cube. Now sum of the product of any two zeros, sum of the product of any two zeros is c by a, is c by a. C by a is nothing but coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube. Next, product of zeros, product of zeros, that is constant term by coefficient of x cube. Okay now, now that will be satisfying or not? Once check. Now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros. What are the zeros here? 1 plus minus 1 plus 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. What remains? 3. 3 can be written as 3 by 1. Or it may be written as minus of minus 3, because in x square quotient minus 3 having it. So minus of minus 3 by 1. Now it is minus of coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube, coefficient of x cube. Okay now, in the same way, sum of product of any two zeros, any two zeros. Any two means first, here 1 minus 1, that is 1 into minus 1. Okay now, plus minus 1 into 3, minus 1 into 3. Next is 3 into 1, 3 into 1. How much are we getting? 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 only, plus minus 1 into 3 minus 3, plus 3 into 1 is 3 only, 3 ones are 3. Now minus 1 minus 3, minus 4. Minus 4 plus 3, minus 1, minus 1. Your coefficient of x or not? Minus 1. Before x, no number means 1 is there. Yes, no? Minus 1. No number in the denominator is by 1. That is nothing but coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube, coefficient of x cube. Next, product of zeros, product of zeros, that is 1 into minus 1 into 3. 1 into minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 into 3, minus 3. Minus 1 into 3 is minus 3. Isn't it or not? Now minus 3 is what one? That is nothing but minus 3 by 1. Minus 3 by 1. It may be written as minus of constant term. Yeah, plus 3 only in the given polynomial. So it is minus of coefficient, constant here. Yes, no? Minus of constant term by coefficient of what man? X square or x cube? Of x cube. Now, in this exercise, only one problem is given. For your better practice, try to write 3 or more problems in your own. Okay, now that will be useful to you. This problem will getting either 2 marks or 4 marks in final examination also. It is a very important problem. This type of problem, not the same problem. Polynomial will be changed and zeros will be, another zeros are given. Total polynomial also not the same as the textbook. Not same as the textbook. Polynomial will be different getting, and so we have to check the relation between the coefficients and coefficient of the polynomial and the zeros of the polynomial.